did have a radio on him, so yeah, got it there.
Okay. Make sure to check the frequency. Let's pull out the battery, and then we can just give it back to him.
Sure,
We really
sure.
don't need to carry him around.
Thank you for the radio.
All right, gentlemen.
Thank you for letting us be.
Eddie and Liam, go ahead and stand up for me. We got some things to talk to you guys about, and hopefully some information we can share between each other. How about that? Does that sound good to you
Make sure to
guys?
check him for grenades.
Anything you ask for.
Okay, good. I like that. Initiative. I like it. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to walk slowly inside the building over there. Make sure you do not look around at the surrounding buildings or at any gentlemen that are running about. You're just going to keep your eyes straight forward, and you're going to walk nice and slow.
Okay.
Nothing's going to happen if you guys play nice.
All right, you can take control of the situation, I guess.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take a position somewhere.
Now, you gentlemen don't need to go upstairs, but if you need any like food or drink, let us know. We'll be able to get you guys some. Really quickly, if you can, go up against the wall. All right. Now you can go ahead and face me.
Face you? Or...
No. You're fine. You're fine. Facing me. All right. So, you two gentlemen, really quickly, let's get out of the way with who we are. So, I am a member of the Samaritans. You'll refer to me as Rocky. I don't know, have any of you guys ever heard about the Samaritans? Anything at all, good or bad? I promise I don't bite.
No, sorry, I've never heard of you guys.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. I don't think so.
I remember meeting a gentleman named Liam once. He may not have been you. I think there might be a few. I mean, obviously it's not a single name person in the whole world named Liam. But if anything, we tend to try to make ourselves known. We try to be fair, respectful to everybody who does the same to us, okay? So as long as you cooperate, you're kind to us, talk whenever you're supposed to talk, don't sigh or anything like that, like, or talk back, basically. I mean, you'll leave here with all 10 of your toes and fingers. All right? Sound like a good trade for me? All right.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so really quickly, you guys can go ahead and put your hands down. I mean, we don't need to put our guns on you or anything like that. I want you guys to feel safe and everything. Do you have any other guns? I see you got a sidearm on you there on your stomach. What about you, Mr. Eddie? You got any gun anywhere?
I mean, yes, I do.
Okay. Alright, well, as long as the bullets don't... Oh, nice. Well, you can hold on to it for now. One of the gentlemen that are assisting us here today might want to take it. It's ultimately up to them, but at the end of the day, I hope that you leave with most of your equipment, most of your stuff, because, I mean, personally, I don't need it, so... Alright, now, these couple gentlemen here, I don't know if they want to introduce themselves, but they're basically with us here, helping us in this predicament, finding out information that we need about our enemies and other people that might be around.
Okay. There's a shotgun and a pistol on him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't pull it out, I think we'll be able to kill him, if anything.
I don't think we take that kind of risk. We're not stupid people.
No, I'm pretty sure that I'll be the first one shot because I'm the one making all the friends.
There's too many of you. There's no way we would take such a risk. And then besides, we're not bad people. We just want to get out of this alive, alright?
I appreciate that. I really do. I respect that. And valuing one's life means that you value the lives around you as well, because... Say, for example, if you thought that you were going to go gung-ho hero, you'd be putting Liam's life in danger, but I respect that your mind is in the right place. Anyway, so getting that out of the way, how long have you two gentlemen been in this area?
In this area, you mean?
Chinaris, I'm sorry. Chinaris. Yeah.
Yeah. Since the beginning, maybe a couple of weeks, a week before it all started.
Okay, so you've been here the entire time out. how have you managed to survive? Because I know that the Civil War was going on before initially the outbreak and infection and the martial law and everything like that. Why did you come to Chernarus?
I was a producer. I produced an artist called Quinn Bauer. Maybe you've heard of him, famous country singer. Anyway, he he had a gig here. Sorry, I get stutters when I get nervous.
No, I completely understand. You don't have anything to be nervous about. Okay, so you got caught up in it all, producer. So you were an artist. What happened to the artist?
He was killed. Somebody killed him.
That's such a shame. But the strong live and the weak don't, basically. I'm surprised, based on meeting you the way you seem now, first impressions, I'm surprised you've survived this long. Maybe that's because of this Liam man here. So, Liam, what brought you to Chernarus?
I was a bit of a tourist up in Russia before everything, you know, with my sister, you know. She's not really around anymore. So,
I see.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody else has come to join the party. Continue, please. Don't focus on what's happening outside. Focus on me.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. We were up there for a long while until we managed to, until I managed to get down across the border and here, and that's where I met Eddie and a number of other people, most of which are dead.
Well, yeah, that generally happens in an apocalypse situation, much like this. So, let me go ahead. I'll introduce myself as well. Obviously, I'm Rocky. I'm actually a member of the United States military, or at least I was. Basically, I was researching the infection, the Civil War going on here in the intelligence branch. And basically, there was a lot of information, general first startings of the infections, stuff like that. I was very interested and intrigued about it. Digging into it a little bit deeper, then suddenly all the information stopped. News feeds stopped, people stopped updating Wikipedia, any source of information that I could get just suddenly ended, okay? So, then I was going on to black market areas, dark points of the web, searching information about the infection and what was going on here, and then suddenly everything was deleted. Granted, you might get a little bit of tidbits here and there in the dark side, but the information on Wikipedia, the news footage on YouTube, so on like that, everything just got removed. It was like it was wiped from the face of the earth or whatever. I was a little bit interested, so I was digging a little bit deeper when suddenly a virus or something took over my hard drive and completely destroyed it. I go home to find out that my bank accounts were emptied and all of my warrant out for my arrest, credit completely run up, life basically destroyed. Okay? So I used my military contacts to get here to find out what is so important to hide. So as a personal question from me, okay, I'm here recently, I came here, I'm looking for information about the infection. First off, before we get into our group and everything like that, I want to ask, have you found any medical documentation or anything like that? Any medical doctor locations? Because most hospitals are just completely ransacked, like torn to pieces, papers everywhere, medical supplies thrown.
I don't think I really know that many doctors. There's that one doctor, right, Eddie?
Yeah, there's one. I don't know, maybe you've heard of this doctor. She's called Dr. Hope.
Thank you.
I see.
Yes, I remember. We've run into quite a bit of trouble with this Dr. Hope. She is a bit of a pain more than she's worth. So, and she doesn't seem to know. I'm not saying she did. Most doctors were there to save. I remember meeting a doctor or a nurse that basically during the infection, she didn't do anything. And I thought, wow, not spending your time trying to save innocent lives, not trying to help people that are in danger, you are worthless. I appreciate, honestly, that she was able to help people and things like that, but right now, with how many people are currently following her and about her, it's really difficult to be protective around here, or protect ourselves, basically. She's more trouble than she's worth. So, if you have no other doctors or any other situations like that, during the past couple months, have you guys met any groups, particularly the gamblers, the masquerades, uh, maybe even these gentlemen here, if you know who they are, Svatne, those other groups? Have you guys met anybody, any information you have on them?
Recently, I did have an encounter in a place called Mogilevka with some people. I'm not quite sure
Oh,
what they call themselves.
that was you! You were the fisherman with the torch, right?
Oh my God, that was
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, that was us. It's nice to see you again. I thought I knew your name from somewhere. Well, me and you, I mean, I asked you this plenty of times before. It's nice to see you still well, though you look like you've lost a lot of stuff. What happened?
I just travel light.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't really try to get attached to anything to carry because there's not much stuff around anyway. All right, so really quickly before we continue, Mr. Green Boonie Hat Man, kind of like myself, enjoying the fashion. I love it. They tell me your name is Andrew. Is that correct? All right, Andrew. My name here, I'm Rocky. I'm a member of the Samaritans. Have you ever heard of us? Okay, good. I mean, we prefer to stay anonymous to most people, but in the situation right now with the amount of enemies that are running around this area, the groups that are allying together and causing trouble, it's good that we find people that potentially in the future might be able to help us, and I'll get into that in a little while here. So, Andrew, along with these gentlemen here, basically, I'm looking for any medical information. Do you know of any doctors or anybody currently around this area? Have you seen any hospitals untouched or locations where a lot of medical documentation was transferred to, or military might have been protecting for a while? I like your blue shirt, by the way. It's pretty spiffy. A mechanic. Okay. I gotcha. All right, makes sense. All right, so back to the topic at hand. Okay, I mean, if anything comes to mind about the medical, please let me know.
I mean, I might have seen something. Remember when we were in Barricino, Liam, that time where sister and brother did what they did to me in that hospital over
Oh,
there?
right, yes, yes.
Sister.
There was the back room downstairs. It had a lot of papers and documents just lying there somewhere in boxes. I mean, that's all I know about that.
Okay.
I don't know. I hope that helps.
Yes, it really does. I heard about a little fight that went on down near Bolota that we're trying to. There were a lot of people that went there, but that place got overrun. So I haven't actually personally checked there myself. Hello, Vic. So it would be good for me to jump down there. This is Vic, one of my comrades. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You're the introduce yourself for whatever. I mean, just horribly failed with English, but don't know. I mean, who are these people?
All right, so we got Liam here. He was actually one of the gentlemen that we met over in Moglevka. He was the fisherman with the torch. I met him before. He was a pretty nice guy. Yeah, yeah. Then we got Eddie here. Very much a little bit on the stuttery side whenever he gets into an intense situation. Can't say I blame him. Then we got Mr. Andrew here, which is a mechanic.
No issue.
Yeah, very nice. By the way, Mr. Andrew,
Very
do you have any explosives on you or anything like that? I don't know if anybody asked you. Okay, all right. I appreciate you letting me know. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. Again, Eddie, I appreciate that. Have you gentlemen heard anything about the gamblers, brokers, maybe Satney, things like that? And we'll get to the main group that we're looking for in a little bit, but as of right now, what information do you have on those?
I'm sorry, I haven't heard about them. I mean, gamblers. I think I heard something on radio once, but it was vague.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know about them.
Okay. Liam, you got anything? Anything recent?
Not that not that I'm aware of. Still kind of, looking around for people.
Okay. All right. Moving forward here, Mr. Andrew, you said that your cousin has a feud going on with the gamblers. Is that just a single person has a problem with the gamblers, or what else? Who's your cousin? Okay. Is he a part of a group or got a certain name to him? Sean Quillian. Am I pronouncing that right? Okay. Eddie and Liam, have you guys ever heard of Sean? No?
No.
I see. Why is this feud between him and the gamblers? Why does he have a problem with them? I see. Yeah, that generally makes people not like each other. Loss of a life at this point in time is never really a good thing. It's tragic, to be honest. Losing one extra person doesn't really help the human race as a cause. So, anyway, moving on from that, maybe one day you can go ahead and hook us up with your cousin, and maybe we can chit-chat, exchange words. It sounds like he might have more information about the gamblers than you. Now, moving on, we in particular, going back to Dr. Hope, a few days back, we got a message from Dr. Hope saying that she wanted to meet with us. Okay? So we're like, yeah, sure. This was after a meeting that we had that didn't go so well.
Wake up.
She was more than happy to help us out. Okay? Now, we go to start talking to her, and somebody shows up and starts causing a lot of trouble. Okay? Basically, we're chit-chatting with her, and suddenly a guy shows up at the door, banging on it, saying that he needs to be in the conversation, and he needs to be a part of the whole shebang. Alright? So, this man, he went by a specific name, named Tyler. Okay? And he said that he was with an organization called The Brave. Any of you know about them?
Go. Oh, don't mind me going to grab.
Yes.
You know them?
Yes.
Okay. What can you tell me about them?
Yeah, met him a couple of days ago. This guy calls himself Cowboy. What was his name again? His real name?
I'm not sure.
Hi.
He liked to talk a lot, and I think he called or referred to his people as being brave. I don't know if that's the same people.
That's what we've come to know them as. So.
He had these markings out of blood, I think, on his face. It's some kind of Indian thing or something, like a tribe. I don't know. He was looking for Dr. Hope. He says he wanted to help her, but I didn't believe that.
It's actually kind of funny that you say that. Now, apparently he lied to his men and basically told them that we were going to rape and torture Dr. Hope. Okay, so he comes there with his men, and they're all hiding in the forest. He says, I want to be a part of this conversation. no man can have her if I can't, blah, 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 stuff like that. Um, kept on saying his men were excellent trackers as well, which I was like, good for you, kind of thing. But anyway, so eventually one of
Had a
his...
big ego.
Yeah, he actually incorporated some random civilians into his group, and one of them attacked my friend here, actually. And basically now we want to show the brave what their leader is actually doing and that he's openly lying to them, trying to get them potentially killed or killing other people that are of no consequence to them. She asked us to meet, and he's saying that we're raping and torturing her. You must see our dilemma. So, do you know any place where the brave may be, where this cowboy might reside? Any information at all?
We encountered them over in Novi. I don't know where they live or anything like that. I didn't even know they had a
Actually, he
home.
was quite clear. He was quite clear, I remember, on the fact that he wouldn't say anything about where he resided.
Yeah.
That's all I could say.
I'll give him credit for being discreet. What about you, Mr. Andrew? You're being kind of quiet over there. Have you seen anything about this Mr. Cowboy and the Brave?
I believe he said no earlier.
Oh, okay.
Just that confirms it.
I must have not heard it. I apologize. All right. So, in that case, we have some request from you gentlemen. Okay. We expect more people will be showing up here eventually. We are going to keep this compound for a designated amount of time, but we also want to go ahead and make ourselves known to the community in this area. Okay. So something we're doing is we have an old printer of passports where we reside, and we are actually going to be printing out licenses for people that we have met in the area, basically, and we want to go ahead and get to know them, basically give them the licenses if they accept them, and we want out of them, and they will receive it from us. Basically, it's a win-win in both sides. Whereas if you have this license, if we ever maybe stop you and we have everybody drop their guns, much like in this moment, you would actually be able to come up and say, hey, I got this license. I know the Samaritans. They gave me it. I agreed to the terms, basically, and we will give you all your equipment back. We'll let you go scot-free, no questions asked. What we ask in return, however, is any information that you can get. So, say, for example, we let you leave today. You take the licenses. You meet Cowboy. Okay? You go and you get information. He tells you where they're at. Okay, yeah, thank you. You leave him. And then as soon as you see us again, as soon as we meet, you go ahead, you show us your license, and you say, hey, I have information for you. And tell us tell us basically what that information is, and we will greatly appreciate it. If you respect us, we'll respect you. It's just a win-win on both sides. Get out of jail free card is the way I like to think about it, okay?
Well, I mean, I see nothing wrong with it, and might as well do it, right?
Seems beneficial for...
I mean, information in general, yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be specifically about Tyler. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that we will find him, and we will make him pay for what happened on that day. But in any case, it's just any information you can get. If you find a group, new names that you never met before, and they have X amount of people, just tell us that. Perfect. I mean, scot-free. If you know that there's some medical documentation, personally, I'll be completely satisfied and let you guys jump on over out of the place. But we do have a couple guidelines that we ask you guys to follow as well, okay? We'll get into this in just a minute. I want to make sure that my friends do not have anything that they want to ask from you guys, as well as our buddies here that have joined us. But basically, I just want to get through everything before we offer you the licenses, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Liam, Eddie, and Andrew, if you guys will follow me real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead and make sure to just take it slow. The stairs are a bit steep. Alright. Now, I'm aware of what you guys have on you and everything. There's a lot of food and drinks in here. If you need any food or drink, please go ahead and take a couple. Leave some for the rest of the people that might show up. Okay? Take a couple apples, maybe some cereal if you want some or something, maybe a water bottle. Share it around. Try not to chug the whole thing. We don't have a limited amount, as you can tell. Leave all the other materials, duct tape, handcuffs, everything else. All right? Well, looks like we got a friend coming. All right. Once you're finished, go ahead and follow me back down.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're just getting a couple things sorted out. Making sure that you guys don't fall asleep on me. Gotta get your walking in.
How about we actually keep them upstairs? There's a nice little hallway in the back here.
Do you guys prefer to be upstairs or downstairs? Which, doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna put my hands down. I'm gonna put my hands down and put the gun on the floor.
I say bring upstairs.
Okay. Go on upstairs if you guys don't mind. Sorry to have you come back down just to run back up there.
Go to the door.
Fisherman, if you have any questions for him, go ahead and ask him now. I've told him about the licenses, but we'll discuss that, the guidelines and everything after you finish and Bobby finishes.
Alright.
Okay, good.
Come on.
Alright, gentlemen, Fisherman is right here in the back black balaclava, and Vic as well. If you have any questions or anything, if they have some questions, please answer like you were answering with me, and I'll be back in a bit. Hello, sir. How's it going? I appreciate it, Bobby. The gentleman upstairs,
Gentlemen.
if you want
I hope
to chat with
everybody's
them,
been
please.
comfortable
If you
so far.
want to introduce yourself in your group, Bobby,
Yes.
come with me, sir.
Can we move, move this man out. Go.
Good.
No,
No,
what
no,
are you doing?
out
Follow
here.
him.
Out here. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
You don't need to point your gun at him, Vic. He's not a threat.
Anyway, hopefully my associate was very informant with information, and hopefully you were able to answer all the questions. Hopefully it told you
Alright,
about
keep
the
coming, keep coming.
program as well, licensing.
You can come a little bit faster, man.
Yeah.
You can put your hands down, just have a little bit of a trot. Just make sure you don't go for any grenades or anything on you.
It isn't something we give away for
Alright.
free, though, so, you know, there is payment
Just over here.
involved.
We're gonna head in this building here.
Fine details. We're just getting,
Alright, try to ignore all this stuff on the ground. Some random bits we found in some lockers. Go ahead and come on over here, please. And by the locker. Okay, so, what's your name, sir?
My name's William.
William, nice to meet you. I am Rocky of the Samaritans. Do you know anything about us, William?
See?
Going to
I have
drop
no
his,
idea.
No idea.
his
Okay.
property right here.
This is good. Personally, I like to make sure to be careful with everything. As long as we go through this, no issues or anything, no sighing, and complete answers. You tell us what you can. I mean, we can leave here as friends, okay? You can take your stuff and you can be on your way.
Yeah.
Scot-free. Alright, so, now I'm going to ask you just a couple questions here. Now, you don't know us as Samaritans. We also have some friends here. I'm not going to give out their name if they choose not to. But I have a couple questions now. I'm a soldier, Marine Intelligence from the United States of America, okay? I hope my voice gives that away. I want to ask you, do you know of any medical areas? Any, like, doctors or anything in this area that you know personally?
No, personally, no. I've met a few.
Met a few, okay. Alright.
I think I met a man in Cabanino.
Okay, is he still
And
alive,
I
do
met
you
a
know?
man who was part of a roaming group. No. I have not seen them for a week.
Oof, yeah, hopefully the undead didn't get him where some thieves or something, huh? Alright, so I want to ask, I forgot to get to this, do you have any explosives on you? Please be honest, we just want to make sure to be safe.
That's fine. Would you like me to drop it on the
No, just as long as the pin stays in it, as long as you don't put it in your hand or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we're scot-free, just don't let it accidentally slip or anything like that, okay?
Of course.
Is that fair? Both sides?
That is completely fair.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, so, can you tell me anything about these doctor? You said that you met him a week ago. Any other locations where you've seen a lot of medical files? Any information about patient 0, where he was maybe moved to? he, she, whatever it was, any information about medical that you can give me?
No.